What is up, guys? It is Hunter back with another video, and it is officially spooky season. And with the spooky season, we got a new Overwatch update, and with the Overwatch update, there was the launch of a new season, new skins in the store, and there was also the Halloween event. And with the Halloween festivities, they did something different this year. They brought Trials of the Sanctuary, a limited time mode inspired by Diablo, and there are many skins related to that, and it was a really fun mode, that I personally wanted to explore because I am a fan of the Diablo games. I like the Barbarian especially in that series, so I'm making this video just to share my thoughts, just to share my experience after trying this mode out. I tried it last night. It was the last thing I did before I went to bed. I was like, let's just get the Diablo running. Let's see how it goes. And I was pleasantly surprised, so I really want to share my thoughts. In this gameplay, you will see the first Orisa mini-boss encounter and the juiced up Butcher Roadhog. That's gonna be the first segment, and there's gonna be two more segments after that. There's gonna be the Azmodan fight with the Wrecking Ball, and then when we found the Ramatra, which is a shaman inside this dungeon, and the Lilith Moira boss fight at the end. So it is a dungeon, basically, a dungeon mode where different players take on different roles based on the Diablo heroes, and they try to go through that dungeon, kill the enemies, get power-ups, and take on bosses. Basically, the dynamic and the gameplay was fun, all in all. It wasn't anything that we haven't seen before in terms of assets or abilities used, but it was used in a really clever way here. This is the thing that I want to highlight, basically. And this is the first time I queued up for this run. It's a blind run, so yeah, no meta strats or anything, nothing too advanced to expect. I chose Barbarian Zarya because, as I said, I love the Barbarian in Diablo, and I wanted to see how it would play when you control Zarya in Overwatch. And I'm really impressed by that Diablo-style mode, from the map to the power-ups themselves, because the power-ups are tied to Diablo, and that is a nice touch that I believe is put in this mode, is included, and glad that they did that. It would feel outlandish if the power-ups themselves or the loot itself is not thematic as well. Also, the replayability of the mode is pretty great. As a solo player, or if you're playing on a team on different difficulties, you might be able to get different upgrades. You might struggle in different ways against different bosses, and of course by playing different heroes each time. Again, as a Barbarian Zarya, I had a different role than the one that I expected. So as a Barbarian Zarya, I got the leap eventually in this run, and I like the leap as an ability in Diablo. I used that on my Barbarian, so having that in this mode was great. It was a clever usage of the Winston jump as well. And I ended up being the combat medic for my team, picking up down teammates in moments that we thought that we were screwed, we were fucking dead and out of this run, but no. The Barbarian Zarya with the leap and the bubble res was actually pretty awesome. So yeah, I guess having that and having those small changes in the gameplay that can alter the Overwatch hero in a Diablo style way are some nice touches. The duration of the mode is also acceptable, I guess. It wasn't a short mode by any means, and it wasn't a drag as well. It wasn't like unpleasantly long, that's what she said. But yeah, a thematic mode that is done in that way, it is very much welcome. The assets are cleverly used, like even if there are some reused assets from Junkenstein's Revenge, and there's nothing like truly new to the game apart from the skins themselves. I guess it is well put together. I don't have any major complaints. It is very interesting to see those types of events because when you wanna build thematic content and you wanna include other franchises, for example, you don't wanna have a dry store refresh. That is something that I want to avoid seeing in games like that. In games where there's a season pass and where there are collaborations. When you want to collaborate, you want to have games just bleed through the experience, or other franchises bleed through your own game. So this is major. This is something that I would like to see moving forward. Now, I understand that Diablo is a Blizzard game, so for them it was kind of an easy adaptation. They had enough knowledge to do that, but it is always crucial to have a gameplay element that is addicting enough, that is enticing enough, so that you get more value out of the skins that you're selling. For example, Fortnite does that with collaborations. In some way they are adding things. For example, they have the Battle Pass, they had a few Transformers skins in the Battle Pass. They do a few Transformers themed items, they have those in the map, and then later on they drop another collaboration with Transformers, let's say, in the store, and then those skins are hot because the overall experience was pleasant. It doesn't have to be something over the top, it doesn't have to be something crazy, but those small additions are very much welcome. You don't want to drop a collaboration skin on its own and say that, damn, this is a collaboration with that franchise, buy the skin just for the looks. That is a bit dry, and gameplay wise it just doesn't contribute. Like, you wanna entice the gamer because it's, again, it's directed towards gamers, it's not directed towards like people who just like to watch the game, okay? You want people to play the game at the end of the day, and that's why this is huge. I enjoyed this event immensely. It was the highlight of my night. I guess it was like that moment that I was like, whoa, that's a really pleasant surprise. I could replay that event, I could see myself replaying it as different characters and as different roles, especially as Reinhardt. I guess I want to see how I'd play as Reinhardt, even though I really enjoyed my time as Zarya in many ways, and I will definitely get back to it. Now, this was, I believe, on expert difficulty, so it wasn't the most difficult. It was the second most difficult mode, so we'll see like how the most difficult mode will be with random players. Again, this was a solo run with random players, so even if the communication wasn't there, the reses were going down and people were back in the fight, so no major complaints there. Nothing really too crazy in terms of, oh, you can cooperate with teammates to get this done. No, you can, it is very much doable, and of course, like, this mode is a fun time, and I'm glad that this is the beginning of a good spooky season. I want to see what other games bring to the table, like what are the spooky updates in Call of Duty, for example, or if the Destiny event is gonna be as engaging now as it was many years prior, and we'll see if that event holds up, if it's a like stale repetition or not, we'll see. But yeah, this is a great start to the Halloween event fiesta of all the other games, and I'm looking forward to see more. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. That's pretty much it for me. That's all my thoughts so far. Enjoy the rest of this run, and I'll catch you later.
I'm not coming back from this one. Get back in the fight. Огонь по готовности. Profit barrage incoming. Teammate down. Stay strong. One of our fucking days. Maximum charge. So many fools today. No pain, no gain. Maximum charge. Well protect our children. hurt you. You're stabilized.
Lilith has risen. Behold her now, the daughter of hatred, the mother of sanctuary, and the last foe we must strike down on this fateful night.
They can't hurt you.
Guard the fallen.
Remote one. Hold together.
Retrieve the fallen.
Get back in the fight.
One of our flocks invaded.
Get our teammates back in the fight. Maximum charge.
Sin is your
No
birthright.
pain, no gain. Огонь по готовности!
foretold, the heart of evil was pierced by light's spear, and our shackles were broken.